You really are.
We're at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, after a crazy
last year it proved that you can get a scenario even if they haven't developed yet. Yeah.
And the Green Bay Packers.
Man, who did it happen for? Did it happen for you? Okay, yeah.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Kene Nwagu now out of his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Doesn't still have pop threat Kirk Cousins. He don't have Kirk Cousins.
That shit is oh my God, they lazy.
Big his ass, man.
What if he went and picked him back
They
up?
tried to kill me.
What the hell is Kirk Cousins?
They
Oh,
start
that's
the
my
drive with
fault.
Cook. And they're able to get this one across the 35. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Play fake. Mayfield.
Thank you, Preston. Thank you.
He's taken down. Preston Smith comes in for the sack.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit.
Under pressure, they got him again.
Thank you.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. They'll make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively and have to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the
Oh, thank you. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Maybe some screens, maybe some draws,
take that.
hard count, use your voice inflection.
I was good.
Anything to try and slow that pressure down.
So on fourth down on is the punter Ryan Wright. Back deep is Philip Dorsett.
That sounds like a no.
That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
That nigga on his phone right now.
Rodgers will bring the pack up
No,
with
this
a
is
first and 10
yesterday.
at their own 37.
I tagged you in the random chat.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And this will be
Oh!
stopped at the 44. That one good
And
for
you got
7
lucky.
yards.
But you got yards.
They won last week.
You had a better hole.
Yeah.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy. And that's what they're doing early in this game.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go for second and 2.
Yo, you know, I heard a previous one you played before, like about the worst beat ever created, and he had to get up and leave.
Yeah.
I saw that one.
Now Rodgers.
Like worst sounds ever created. It wasn't even a beat. It was just worst sounds ever created. Like, all right.
Pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
So they niggas just send him like sounds and shit, like beats or whatever on Discord.
It becomes like a joke. Yeah, they send him the worst beat.
He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
That one had me dying laughing.
Oh, they actually back into this game. What the hell happened?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game.
I saw that bend in that route. I was like, oh, shit.
Division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Meanwhile,
he's playing his game, if that's what you were referring to.
So 8 yards on the completion there.
Come on, Rick.
Second and a couple.
That's battle. That's battle.
They run the counter.
Oh!
Yeah.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 17 yards, first down.
Right there.
And there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, this shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game.
As soon as I saw that image, I was like, let me line this up.
Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Oh, I didn't click on.
Pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Damn, they made it again.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr.
Man, how much money you guys, like, some people might take cash consideration.
Those defense for the Packers, terrific last week.
I mean,
season
like
opening victory.
No matter what coverage was called,
Yo.
they hit pockets of the receivers all game long, step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there.
I think you Zach Martin.
Yo, come on, man!
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 14. A good pick up there.
You ordered me that Sony Edge controller.
Bro!
I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little
They
disappointed.
even still a functioning company?
Hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit.
Bruh!
And picking up the first down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
They'll run with Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense. Countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Second down throw the end zone.
But he did one that you next talking about, the low speed.
That red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they've proved up to the task.
Oh, and Hogan goes across?
That's Green Bay defense.
Oh, is that what Zach Martin?
Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run for it with Cook.
Man,
and
fuck!
Get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Vikings have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Extra point up and through. And that makes the score 7-0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move it away.
I had a score on my screen. I legit had a screen. I legit had a score.
I backed out and I went back in.
I came back. I did it a couple times, and then I came back. And then I saw a scenario. I was like, the scenario was there. I'm like, the hell is this? That was the first week.
3 and out. What do they go to here?
But you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands and make the offense move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play.
That too.
What you mean? I lost in the second half.
Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Well, Zadarius Smith there.
Listen to Q, you got to worry about the Eagles and the 49ers.
They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They count on the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
On now is the Packers punter. As the drive goes back.
Let me see who this person you seek.
And he's able to get it out of there.
I don't know who that is.
42-yard punt. They keep him just a yard on on the return, and it will be Vikings.
I don't know who the hell that is.
An update from around the league as our first one comes from New Orleans, and it's an early
Nigga saying nonsense.
Here are the Vikings
Creating fictional characters. I don't know who this man is.
Nothing lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker.
From the movie?
Screen for updates on that game
Apollo
and
Creed?
around the NFL.
Yeah. They got a third movie coming. They got a third movie coming out. Didn't he? I didn't see the second one, but didn't he take a L?
He took an L in the beginning of the movie, and then he came back.
It was like he locked up in the third movie from the trailer.
Come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
This character on Wizzle talking about, he talking about Creed. He trying to make a trade for Creed.
That's a really nice tough run inside, and they gained 5
Boy.
yards on
God,
it.
Jason.
Most offenses don't even get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're going to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Damn.
What's going on
Way
here?
down to the 16-yard line.
What the fuck is going on
Now,
here?
just 6 carries to this point. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Justin, now the ball comes loose.
And
but a Viking was able to corral this one, and Minnesota will keep possession. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. When they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this.
Oh, Skoronski. I had him.
Skoronski,
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected.
Would you have picked him there?
And that one was
In the second round? Not
Oh,
my
he was
first
in the
pick.
first.
Cook.
Oh, yeah.
That was late
pick.
first.
Oh, yeah.
Viking touchdown. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
The extra point up and good, and that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Oh, hold on. I'm about to go and look in rosters too.
From a couple yards deep,
There's a lot of those early tackle picks. Like I immediately didn't look their way.
Johnson. Excuse me.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game.
The Panthers said they got a left tackle. Hakim said he's disgruntled.
And he'll get it up here this time to the 21.
He wants out.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it 2nd down. On play action, Rodgers.
No! Oh my God! How did he underthrow it that badly?
It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it, and the Vikings are going to
Oh my God!
They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately,
Are you trying to get Broderick Jones? Or no?
When you're on the run, sometimes your downfield
Yo, that wasn't even remotely close to who I'm throwing to. I guess I'm on the run. I can't do that shit.
But oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders.
Broderick Jones. Are you looking at Broderick Jones? That's the left tackle Jay drafted him.
Ooh, let's go, Rook.
I didn't see him.
And now the rookie's free.
On DeMarco. Oh, that's DeMarco right there. I had scouted him. I was potentially going to have him maybe as
Well, I mean, it hadn't
as a user, but he ended up being 90 speed. But it still didn't matter. Like,
a big play to get him right back in the ball game.
I would have drafted him later.
Now they're saying to themselves,
but I already did the Dean shit out of my ass.
Hasn't done anything. We've had our troubles on our own right. We still made a play right there that could change the course of this game. Great job delivering.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Lakers about to get cooked by the Nuggets.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Remember,
they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better.
Rodney Harrison, you gotta kill him, man.
On the field, you're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, "Hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it." All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Mayfield looks to throw. Dancing to his left.
Oh, are they sharing the PS5?
Jefferson open downfield.
I don't know.
And he'll be taken down.
Oh, he has. I don't think he has his own shit, but
27 yards there.
I don't know if he didn't bring it.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Mayfield knocks this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he'll work down inside the 45. On 2nd down, Cook. And he stopped immediately there.
Finally, we stopped Cook from doing some shit. Damn.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and
oh!
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. And here's Ryan Wright now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it's
all right, can we move the ball on offense, please? This shit has been bad. I've been getting sacked like crazy.
Pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
On play action, now Rodgers sliding out of the pocket. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Back-to-back good plays.
Oh, they playing some niggas from UPA. That's another comp league. That's tough.
Rodgers, you son of a bitch!
Out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. And it's incomplete.
Okay.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Okay.
For not just the coverage, but the entire defense.
Okay.
In this game.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Rodgers going to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. This is intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Oh, wow.
Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
That's a pretty good job.
Maybe I should have put him on a streak instead of a corner, bro.
They're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time. It's going to lead to third down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Trying there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like defense, you never want to get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield.
All right, let's get our heads out of our asses, man. Shit.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Bro!
Incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked in second down.
God, man.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They've forced him into air throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He has it complete to Christian Watson.
Man, he got beat like he stole something.
Thank you, man.
Get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green
Who is that?
Christian Watson.
Christian Watson, 43 yards. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Gano the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14.
You just made a trade or something?
This one away.
Oh.
And that'll carry over the back line of the
Over the
end
line.
zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll have a little bit of time to work with. 35 seconds until the break. Setting up the screen for Cook. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside. They were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they use your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy sideline, right?
Sammy sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport student.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry. No, not at all. They did a nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback.
All right, man.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half, because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Just his second catch of the game so far.
We got to put something together.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run.
I didn't even know Jay made this move.
They had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Rodgers. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 4th down. On now is the Packers punter as he's on to kick it away. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line.
We'll take it.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it.
Wow.
Because the defenses right
not
now,
fast
they
enough.
seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys
where
are
is my
tinkering
pressure?
like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustment. Now Cook hit and
Fumbled.
the football.
And I'm not going to. Oh, I did recover it.
Take over at the 29-yard line.
Took forever for a recovery to happen. I was like, shit.
Fumble lost in both weeks 1 and 2. Now, it's not a disaster, but it's not what he was looking for.
Got to get that fixed because otherwise he shows up on every scouting report. I remember sitting in defensive rooms and hearing the scouting report from my coaches, and if someone had a particular problem carrying the ball and holding on to it, make sure you pay attention to him. Get after the football. He's dropped it the last couple of games. The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. They get 6. That'll leave them
That won't even Sammy Watkins. That was fucking Donovan Peoples-Jones. He ain't you don't have the facilities for that.
The fact you still got Watkins is crazy.
Nah, I don't. Nah, he's gone.
That's what I was about to say.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get
that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
I fucked it up. I fucked it up. I fucked it up.
Picked up by Harrison Smith. And
I fucked it up. I threw it wrong. Like.
Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed
Oh
was a
my
field goal to do
God,
that.
I fucked it up, man.
Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks
He
that
beat
close to
your
the
head
end zone,
like he stole
and that allows the
something.
defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
That's good for 28 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. That is caught by Thielen. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
And I didn't even need to do that on that fucking pick, man.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to
Good grief, man. I didn't even need to do that.
Time, but it sets up 2nd and goal. To throw, Mayfield. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. So they'll wind up losing 7 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal. Third down, here's a run by Cook. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They got 8 yards out of it, but they're still after the 4th and goal from a ways out. Offensively, not what they wanted there, but hey, you can kick the field goal here and take the lead.
Felt like a little bit of a statement stop, didn't it? You know, made a big play right there. Okay, guess what? Ball's in your court. Got
Justin Jefferson from 6 yards away. And the Vikings' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21.
I'm sitting right there, and I accidentally moved the damn stick.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
I'm sitting right there, and I accidentally moved the fucking stick.
Taken successfully.
Oh my God. This is stupid.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And 3 interceptions in this game, and I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what
the
coaches decide
goodness,
to do now.
Man.
Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
Really?
This pass is intercepted
really?
For the 4th time today.
Like, no effort? I'm mad. I'm yo, no effort?
In the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
That's crazy.
First down, Mayfield. Hit as he throws there.
I haven't gotten back there this entire game.
Nice there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not.
This is crazy, man.
So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in.
I have no words.
Get this one down near the 20-yard line.
I have no words.
20. That one good for 26 and a first down.
I have no words.
And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
What is that? Excuse me.
Play fake. Mayfield. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could
What
not
is
hang
that?
on.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And he will lose yardage.
What?
They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Packers are right back in this
that one felt fake as hell, bro.
You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Charles, you talk so much about quick change plays. There's one right there. You get the turnover, and boom, hit him with a big one.
The defenses plan for this all the time. They work on it in practice. But in the middle of the game, when that quick change takes place, oftentimes guys aren't as focused as they need to be.
A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Wow. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground.
Now that was a passer's nightmare.
Wow, Aaron Jones is watching TV.
They kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Throwing is Rodgers. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. A tackler almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Yo! Oh my God!
Third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Some coaches
like
to take
the fuck?
Yardage, and some they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough.
Oh my God!
So out on the field now, Graham Gano in a big spot. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. Gano's kick is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the.
Oh my God, man!
In fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the air.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting in the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
Mayfield's throw complete to his
He completed that.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
He completed that. What?
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook taken down at the 42.
Oh my God,
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And very little daylight there.
We gotta get a stop here, people.
Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
And this is going to
lagged on me.
First down as the tackle's made at the Packers 43. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Mayfield off the play fake.
Thank you. Get something, please.
Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Mayfield to throw it. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops when they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Now Rodgers. And he can't get a
And I played
He's
myself.
taken down.
I didn't even need to do that. I did that on
Clock
accident.
continues to run. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week.
I did that on accident.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
This defense will be searching for sack number 5. To throw is Rodgers. Connects with Peoples-Jones. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. Now Rodgers got to have this one. To Dobbs, and he hauls it in. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Back to throw, Rodgers. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Rodgers to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
He'll look to throw. And
Yo, what?
Intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker.
Oh, why does this so... Whatever,
And
man.
he will take this one home. It's
Did
a
I get hit?
touchdown. Well, partner, this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say
Why was it
turnaround is fair
so
play, 'cause remember,
underneath?
they had a pick
Whatever,
six on
man.
the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. An exceptional
Whatever,
effort
man.
to
That's-
match their opposition's
that's
pick
crazy.
6 from earlier in this game.
The pick when I was in the red zone was really the
And no return
backbreaker,
on
but...
this one is the fair catch.